So maybe those pillows under your knees, blanket under your head. And just allow your body to sink into the earth. And feel the breath deepen. Feel the belly expand and feel it draw back. Feel the forehead and the jaw soften. And feel the breath deepen. Inhaling and exhaling. Soften the forehead, soften the jaw, deepen the breath. And feel the tongue fall, feel the teeth part, and the breath deepen. And we'll slowly wiggle the fingers and the toes. And gently walk your feet in toward your body. So maybe you take your pillow in between the knees. Maybe that feels good. Maybe your blanket stays where it is, or maybe you move it out of the way. And then we'll hug the knees into the body right here and just give them a nice little sway. And take a gentle roll to your left side and stacking your knees and your hips and letting your right shoulder open to the right and closing the eyes and feeling the breath. And feel the belly expand and feel it draw back. Feel the forehead and the jaw soften. And feel the breath deepen. Inhaling and exhaling. Feel the tongue fall away from the roof of the mouth. Feel the breath deepen. And slowly, slowly bring the knees into the body. And just give them a little hug and a little sway side to side. And take your gentle roll to your right side, stacking the knees and the hips and letting your left shoulder open. Do you need something in between the knees? Do you need something under your shoulder? Feel the belly expand and feel it draw back. And soften the forehead, soften the jaw, deepen the breath. And slowly, slowly hug the knees into the body. If you have that pillow, you can move it to the side. And just give those knees a little hug and a little sway. Well, grab that blanket, grab your blanket, and you're gonna fold it into a nice little square. So you might need to sit up to fold if that feels better. So fold it into a nice little square as best you can. And then if you have blocks and you'd rather use blocks, you're welcome to do so. We'll roll back onto our spine. We'll slide that blanket, the blocks, or maybe a couple of pillows under your sacrum and find that supported bridge pose. We'll walk the shoulder blades a little closer to the body, so this might be where you stay. It might feel good to extend the legs forward. That might feel like it's a little too much in your low back. If you extend the legs forward, I always find that I'm pinching my low back a little bit when I extend. So what feels best in your body today? Does it feel good to walk the shoulder blades a little closer together? And then feel the belly expand and feel it draw back. Feel the forehead and the jaw soften. And feel the breath deepen. And slowly, slowly lifting the hips and sliding the blanket out. Lower your hips down, and we'll bring the legs in, and either hands come behind the backs of the knees for a happy baby, or maybe to the ankles or the feet. So wherever your arms land, I want you to be able to let the shoulders and the back of the head and the neck relax. And then it might feel good to find a little bit of movement, but eventually I want you to settle into a bit of stillness right here. And so feel your sacrum sink into the earth. And feel your breath deepen. And feel the forehead and the jaw soften. And slowly, slowly release your legs and then hug the knees into the body and just give them a little sway. And let's take a roll to your side. And press all the way up to your seat. And we'll take that right leg to the top of the mat and the left leg out to the side. So we'll make that half a pinwheel shape with your body for your hip opener today. Maybe your blanket comes under your left knee and ankle or somewhere else. And then your legs are at that 90-degree angle in front, 90-degree angle to the side. You can stay right here. Maybe hands come behind the back and you find maybe something to lean on. Or it might feel good to walk your arms forward, bring elbows to the earth, or blocks, or a chair. It might feel good to bring your forehead to your hands, or a block, or a chair. And feel the belly expand and feel it draw back. And feel the forehead and the jaw soften. And feel the breath deepen. Slowly walk your hands in toward your body. And take your hands behind your knees. Just bring those legs forward to about mat width. And just windshield wiper the knees side to side. And pause at any spot that might need a little extra love. We'll bring that left leg to the top of the mat. Bring the right leg out to the side. And so you can stay here. Get a little taller in the top of the head. You can take your fingertips behind your back, or you can walk your body forward, maybe elbows to a chair, blocks, pillows, or the earth, and forehead to a block or your hands or the earth. And feel the belly expand, and feel it draw back. And slowly, slowly walk your hands in toward your body. And take your hands behind your knees and just bring those legs to about mat width. And windshield wiper the knees side to side, pausing at any spot that might need a little extra love, a little extra breath. We'll bring the feet straight forward for your forward fold. I'm going to grab that blanket and I'm going to take it under my hips. And then if you would like a pillow under your knees, if you know your hamstrings are pretty tight, you might put a pillow under your knees so you have a little less of a stretch through the hamstrings. You might put that second pillow on top of the shins, or you might put like both pillows on your belly if you want something under your belly to lean forward onto. So we'll inhale, get a little taller in the top of the head. You might stay here, or maybe walk the body forward and hinge forward. Maybe elbows come to your shins and head to your hands. Or maybe you fold all the way over those legs. So what feels best in your body today? No wrong answer, just listening to your body, to your low back. And feel the breath deepen. Feel the forehead and the jaw soften. Inhaling and exhaling. Slowly, slowly walk your hands in toward your body. And we'll move any props out of the way. And just come on to hands and knees. Take your time to get there. Come on to hands and knees. Spread the fingers nice and wide. And find a few cat-cows right here. Heart forward, hips lift. And arch the spine toward the sky. Inhaling and exhaling. And bring the spine back to neutral. Let's find a happy baby right here. So maybe your knees are together. Maybe your knees are mat width apart. Your knees can be wider than mat width apart if that feels good. And then does it feel good to have something under your belly? Does it feel good to have your forehead on the earth or one cheek on the earth? If you have your cheek on the earth, I'll let you know when we're about halfway through so you can switch sides. And hands can be forward or by your side. Feel the belly expand and feel it draw back. If one cheek is on the earth, bring the opposite cheek to the earth and sink your body down. And feel the breath deepen. And slowly, slowly press up to hands and knees. And find a few cat-cows right here. Heart forward, hips lift. And arch the spine toward the sky. Inhaling. And exhaling. Bring the spine back to neutral. And we're going to grab that blanket and we're going to roll it up into a tube. Take a seat first and then roll your blanket up into that nice little tube shape. And we're going to bring the blanket along the back of the spine. So we're going to take it behind us, right along the, in line with the mat. And we'll grab your pillows if you would like them for under your thighs. If you would like to take a Baddha Konasana legs today. If you would like that blanket, I like to have my blanket right at my sacrum. And then you're going to roll onto it. And you might adjust forward or back, depending on how your spine, your low back feels. Can you keep the back of the head on the blanket? If not, you might need to adjust a little bit more. It might feel really good to have the head hanging off the blanket. I personally like to have my head on the blanket. And then does it feel good to have those knees wide? Would it feel better to have pillows under the knees and extend the legs long? Feel the belly expand and feel it draw back. And feel the forehead and the jaw soften. Feel the breath deepen. And take your hands under your thighs and gently bring the legs together. And then take a roll to your side. Move any props out of the way. And roll back to your spine. Just hug the knees into the body. Give them a nice little sway side to side. We'll extend the arms and the legs long. Stretch nice and long in the spine right here. And take your hands around your head and gently scoot your shoulders over to the left side of the mat, please. Yep. Once you are here, we'll scooch the hips a little more to the right and make sure the right butt muscle stays on the ground. And then walk your feet over to the left side of the mat. So it might feel good to cross the ankles, making that big banana shape with your body. It might feel better to keep them uncrossed. And closing the eyes, feel the breath deepen. And feel the belly expand and feel it draw back. And feel the forehead and the jaw soften. And gently walk your feet through center. Shimmy your shoulders through center. Extend the arms and the legs nice and long. And then walk your feet in toward your body and just hug the knees into the chest. And give them a nice little sway side to side. Let's take the hands to the tops of the knees and just shimmy or take some circles in your legs one direction and circle the other direction. And then if you would like that pillow in between the knees, you can grab it. And we'll take a roll to your left side and stacking the knees and the hips and letting your right shoulder open to the right. And closing the eyes and deepening the breath. And feel the belly expand and feel it draw back. And feel the forehead and the jaw soften. And feel the breath deepen. You feel the belly expand and feel it draw back. And feel the tongue fall and the teeth part. Feel the breath deepen. And slowly bring the knees into the body. Give them a little hug and a little sway. And take a roll to your right side, stacking the knees and the hips, and letting your left shoulder open to the left. Feel the breath deepen. And feel the belly expand and feel it draw back. And gently hug the knees into the body, give them a little sway. And then I think I might have been muted when I switched myself on our side waist. So if you haven't opened your right side or your left side waist, if you haven't made that banana shape with your body with the other side, I want you to shimmy your shoulders over to the right side of the mat and your feet over to the right side. Sorry about that. And then closing the eyes. If you already switched sides, you can just come into your shavasana. But if you haven't, let's even out those sides. And feel the breath deepen. So your shoulders are on the right side of the mat, your feet are on the right side of the mat, and you're feeling the left side waist open, feeling the breath deepen. Inhaling and exhaling. Feel the tongue fall and the teeth part. And feel the left side waist open even a little bit more. And gently, slowly walk your feet through center. And shimmy your shoulders through center. Extend the arms and the legs long. Spread your toes wide. Spread your fingers wide. And then we'll lower the arms and the legs for your shavasana. So maybe legs up a wall or legs on a couch or on a bed feels really good. Or maybe coming to your side or to your belly. Something on top of you, underneath you might feel best. And then allowing your eyes to close and feeling your breath deepen. Feel the belly expand and feel it draw back. And feel the forehead and the jaw soften. Feel the breath deepen. Deepening inhales and deepening exhales. And wiggling fingers and toes. We'll walk the feet in toward the body. And take a roll to your side. And pressing all the way up to your seat, bringing your hands to rest at your heart. And closing the eyes. And bringing to your hands, bringing to your heart something that you are grateful for. And honoring that gratitude by carrying it with you into your day, into your week. The light in me sees the light in each of you. Namaste. And have a lovely day, my friends. So